We try to ease them into that conversation. I mean, there's organizations just don't like change, but I think with technology, you have no choice but to change. So we try to take baby steps with some of those that are not as comfortable moving pieces of their business to the cloud. We'll point out some areas that they've probably already been doing in the cloud for many years that they didn't understand were cloud services or not labeled cloud services back in the day. So just make them more comfortable, ease them into it, start with pieces of their technology that they can really get their arms around and understand more.
You know, it's really interesting. So we divide the technology stack in two. It sounds a little weird, but we call it above the line and below the line. Below the line is the utilities, the boxes and the wires and things. And above the line is your line of business apps, your collaboration, your business intelligence. And first of all, we separate out the stuff that's driven by cost, the below the line stuff. So we can have the business value driven activities above the line. And we just start separating the technology from the business need. So instead of having a technical discussion around, say, a legacy system that doesn't serve the need, again, let's talk about what goodness looks like from a business standpoint, and then show the gaps in how they're being ill-served by, say, that legacy application. It's less of a technical question, more of a what is the business trying to achieve, and now let's see how well your current infrastructure or technology is serving it, identify gaps, and then look for solutions that will fill those gaps.
Number one, again, is going back to the communication skills. It's giving them the strategies and giving them the rationale to move forward. And typically in managed services, you're building a long-term relationship, so we never try and make a short-term gain, just try and sell a solution. We want to consult with our customers and show them a technology plan. Here's where you should be in the next 5 years. And so there's never any revolutionary costs. The costs are kind of evolutionary for them. And that's part of just being a good managed services partner, is kind of steering the boat for them, showing them what direction they have to go. We can show them that the longer they hold on to their old technology, the actually more expensive it will become for service and support reasons.
The big challenge there has become when you can do so much of what we do remotely or with tools, to make sure you keep that personal touch with the clients, because I think sometimes out of sight, out of mind, they can forget that you're doing great work for them and you've got these great tools and great people behind the scenes that are doing great things with their technology, but if they don't see it and feel it, I think that's challenging. I think sometimes they think, I don't think we need you anymore, everything's running so good, and we don't see you. Well, they don't understand everything that's going on in the background. So just continue to be relationship, be in front of, be out at the client site, have that interaction with them, I think is probably the biggest piece that our industry from MSP has struggled with.
There's really two. The first one is focus. I mean, when you get into technology, it's hard to be focused because there's so many avenues and so much cool, shiny things to chase. Figure out what you're good at and why you're good at it and who you're good at it for. The why, the who, the where. Figure those things out and stay focused as you grow your business. Because if you don't, you're gonna dissipate what limited resources you have. And the other is understand cash flow. At any size of business, growth really consumes cash, and a lot of folks just starting out don't understand the implication of that. They think any growth is good growth, but you can outstrip your ability to fund the growth. Cash is king at any size of the business. In fact, if you're short of cash, it's the only thing that matters. If you have plenty of cash, in theory, you don't need to worry about it, but always keep an eye on it.
No need to be afraid because you have so many sources of information available to you on the web. We didn't have that 25 years ago. So finding the right references, finding the right resources, doing your homework, that was all really important back then. And I think nowadays, again, you just have more places to go for that information.